In this lecture, we are going to go ahead and install Vesta control panel on our server. So let's go to the install page, and the URL is vestacp.com/install. Here you have to check that which operating system is currently supported by Vesta. In my case, Ubuntu 12.04 to 18.04 is supported. Now in your case, a higher or a newer version may come, so you can choose any of the operating system. I am using Ubuntu 18.04 in this lecture. So here is the installation of the Vesta. So you have to SSH into your server. Then you have to do a curl for this install.sh. Then you have to run that script using bash. So it's that simple. Now there is the advanced install option as well. In advanced install, you can customize the installation of Vesta. So do you want Apache? Do you want PHP FPM with Nginx? Do you only need Apache and all? The second option is going to give you a lot more higher performance as compared to Apache. So if you only need a web server for a website and you don't need Apache, please go with this second option and use an advanced install. However, I will add another lecture about advanced install. For this lecture, we are going to use the simple installation, which is these three commands. You can launch directly in AWS. That will be a pre-configured version, but I think to be able to install it yourself manually is the best option to do. This is the server information, and this is the bitwise SSH software. So we are going to copy the hostname. Now you can download bitwise SSH from internet and use it. And we have not set up our domain name, so we have to work with the IP address. In hostname, add this IP address. So right here. Now you can download the bitwise SSH from, like, you can just Google that yourself. It's very simple. So use username here. Initial method is password. Paste it right here. Click on login. It will ask you for a key verification, a new host verification. So this is a RSA fingerprint. Just click on accept and save. And here a new terminal will open. So this is the terminal. Just paste your password again. To paste password, you have to right click in bitwise SSH. Press enter, and you cannot see passwords when you work with them. Add a new password here. Now press enter, add a new password again, so verify that. And here it works. You are now logged in. Just type in exit and click on log out as well. Now remove this password, the old one, and add your new password which you just created. Right? Click on login again. And now this is our droplet again. Let's clear the screen. And now we are going to copy these commands. So SSH to your server. This we have already done using Windows. If you are on a Mac or Linux, you can do that with this command. SSH root @ your server IP. In your terminal, you have to type this. For Windows users, please use bitwise SSH software. Now, this is the script which we want to download. So just paste this by again right clicking in the bitwise and just press enter. It just downloaded. Now we have to run this script, so we're going to just say bash and the script name. It says admin already exists. In such a case, you can just add force here. And it works. And now you see Nginx will be web server, Apache will be as a backend, bind DNS XML server, dev code for POP and IMAP server, MySQL database server, FTP server, Softlicious installer, IP tables, and fail to ban. This is all what we are going to install. And just press Y and press enter. Add a admin email. Now please add a public email, which is a Gmail account or a Yahoo or something like that. Don't add a corporate email. Otherwise you will have a lot of problems in future. So that's all. Let's just press enter here. Fully qualified domain name. Just press enter on this step because it is server1.r domain name. If it is not correct, then type it right here. Otherwise just press enter. Now it says it will take 15 minutes. So it says 15 minutes, but I don't think it'll take more than 3 minutes. So it's gonna download a lot of things, it's gonna install a lot of things, so that's all about waiting for it now. Now I don't want you to skip this video because it may give some errors here, and I want you to see that what happens if error occurs, or how to see the errors, how to troubleshoot with the errors. So please don't skip this video. It's not gonna take more than 3 minutes, and just wait for it. Till now it has downloaded everything, and now it is unzipping everything, so unpacking everything basically. Now a pro tip here, if you want a specific PHP version, please install that before installing Vesta. It will not overwrite your PHP version in that case. So let's say you want PHP 7.2, then install that first and then install Vesta after it. And you can always install that, or you can always change the version of PHP later. In this case, I already have 7.2 because it's Ubuntu 18.04 that comes with that pre-installed. So it is installing 7.2. So now it's just setting up everything, which means just installing everything for us. It's not gonna take more than a minute now, I think. Let's just wait for it. Okay, now according to my estimate, it should be now 10 seconds left. Okay, so can you see these errors here? They occur actually. So this is a very normal thing, and this is what I wanted to show you. So if you have an error, please here it has got installed. Now you can save this information. So please make sure to check everything, because after login to the panel, please make sure to check everything, it is working fine or not, and then only start working on the panel. So I'm going to open the notepad here. and we are going to add everything right here. So the default port for Vesta is 8083. You are going to copy this up, and actually I will just simply copy this. Let's go to this URL, and it says the connection is not private. That's really fine because it is using a self-generated SSL, and that's very secure. You see, certificate is invalid, so we will install a valid certificate in later lectures. For now, click on advanced and click on unsafe. In case of Firefox, you have to add a exception here. Let's click here. This is the Vesta login. Username is admin and the password is this one. Let's click on login and welcome to Vesta control panel.